So here with defending silver medalist from Tokyo 2020, Kanoa Igarashi. You're going for gold now. I think the main thing here is that Team Japan, you have 4 surfers now. And because of your success in 2022 in Huntington Beach, California at the ISA World Surfing Games, you opened up the 3rd slot on the men's side for Team Japan. Having 4 people, but most importantly, 3 surfers now on the men's side, especially with the addition of Connor O'Leary to the team. How much success are you feeling that Team Japan's going to have this week here in Tahiti?
Yeah, it really means a lot to have those slots open up for us and to be able to, work towards a goal, 2 years in advance. The Olympics are such a big deal. It's not something where you start getting ready, a week before, 2 weeks before. It's a preparation that you do for months and months and years ahead. And going into the Olympics now this week, I think our chances are looking really good. The team is really united. We're all together now, and I'm staying all together and having a great sort of chemistry between the team. Obviously there's nothing that I can do to support Connor, Shino, or Reo in the water, but there's something about having, that feeling of support behind your back that always works for us at the ISA, and hopefully we can kind of translate it into the big stage here.
And this place holds a special spot in your heart, too.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, you were able to qualify in the Championship Tour side. You made the quarterfinals into the WSL finals. You were number 5 in the world that year. And then a month later, you were able to win the ISA World Games at home in Huntington Beach. What kind of significance do you put into Tahiti and what it means to yourself personally?
Yeah, Tahiti means so much to me. It's a place where I grew up being so scared of coming here. I remember the first time I really felt like a real proper fear in the ocean was here. And to fast forward it, to almost feel like I've conquered it, almost feel like I've been able to find my place in the water, find my sort of comfort zone, and to be able to kind of get over that mental hurdle. That in itself for me is means more than any win or any medal or trophy, because for me mentally, I know that I've already been able to overcome a huge obstacle. So to be able to kind of have that sort of story that I have with myself of being able to overcome a childhood fear, surfing chopu, and then to now be able to, I guess, show what I've worked on over the years here in the Olympics. It's a really special feeling for me, and I'm just excited to be able to surf out there and feel comfortable and to I guess really do my best and show my best performance.
And your qualification process was a bit different than everybody else's. You qualified to the Championship Tour, and the format itself is very similar to a CT event. How much do you think it will affect or maybe enhance your performance in comparison to the people that don't normally surf that kind of format on a regular basis?
To be honest with you, I think everyone at the end of the day has the same goal, which is you paddle out in the water, you do your best in that 30 minutes, and no matter what format you're used to competing in, no matter what, the ocean is the ocean. No one has the perfect playbook for the ocean. Everyone's going out there with the same goal, no matter whether you have 2 people, 3 people, 4 people in the water, whether you have 25 minutes or 40 minutes, whether you have priority or you don't. There's many, I guess there's definitely different formats, but at the end of the day, you're trying to catch the best wave and do your best surfing on it. And when that timer's up, you see who's the best server. So I think no matter what you're used to, the best server is going to end up winning the event.
Now let's talk about the actual games, the Olympics. It's obviously a big deal. You were a silver medalist in 2020, not only by virtue of your amazing performances, the head that you were able to keep on your shoulders the entire week there. The venue itself, though, Chopo is one thing, but the actual location we're at in Tahiti is much more different than we're actually going to see in Paris. And I know we've been a little starved in terms of the actual consistency with being in the athletes' village and whatnot, but how cool is it to be able to have an event at a location that not only you've been to, but it's one of the world's class waves and one of the most not only high performance waves when it's small, it's one of the most consistent waves when it's dangerous too and when it's big.
No, it's true. It's crazy to be able to kind of give the fans a different side of surfing compared to what we had in Tokyo, which was more high performance, more aerial maneuvers, sort of like on the face, a lot of performance. And then Chopu is a wave where you really are competing with the ocean. You really are trying to get into that flow. You really are trying to catch that scary wave, and you're getting over that mental hurdle of pushing yourself over the ledge. And it's the same sport, but you're seeing 2 different sides of it. Although we're not in Paris, as a surfer and as someone that's in the middle of the Olympics, it's like you feel there's something about the Olympics that is much more than staying in the village or much more than seeing the other athletes around. It's some sort of energy, some sort of accumulation of this moment. Everyone knows that when as soon as that moment comes, the window starts of the Olympics, it's game on, and you can feel the pressure sort of building up around here as well. I mean, Tahiti, we're in such a sort of cozy, quiet
Right.
part of the world, but you can definitely feel the energy of the Olympics in the air. So that's what gets me excited, and that's what gets our whole team excited, and that's what we're preparing for.
Do you remember the first time you put on an Olympic jersey and you told yourself you were an Olympian for the first time?
It was a crazy feeling, just grabbing the jersey and I mean, yeah, being able to say that I was an Olympian. It's something that you can carry on for the rest of your life as someone that's so passionate about a certain sport. That's as high as you can get, and I just want to keep doing my best and keep representing my country and keep a smile on my face while I do it. In Tokyo, I had so much stress on my shoulders, and it was a really crazy mental battle for me, just trying to enjoy the process, enjoy the moment, but it was so hard to, it was so hard to do everything with a smile when there's so much on the line. I'm hoping to kind of bring a little bit more enjoyment in these games, but obviously, it's not going to be that easy because you always have that thought in the back of your head of wanting to put a smile on for your country and to be able to bring home a medal, or there's so many things, but. At the end of the day, we're just surfing in the water, and hopefully I can simplify to that extent.
Do you think it would be that much more enjoyable, though, if there weren't that pressure, if there weren't that significance of wanting to go out there and prove that you're the best in the world, or at least the best in that 4-year time frame that we have here at the Olympic Games?
No, that's why the Olympics are such a big deal. It's not about the actual event, but it's really about the feelings that you get, the pressure, and to see people rise in that pressure situation. It's really something that you don't get to see in sports anywhere else in the world. There's definitely an Olympic pressure, an Olympics aura that it carries every 4 years, and that definitely, for me, I feel like that brings the best out of me. And although I may not be smiling on the outside, on the inside, I know that I'm enjoying it, and I'm loving every moment. So, to be honest, I mean, we're a week out from the Olympics, and to me, like, this Olympic journey already has been so amazing. To be able to share it with my fellow countrymen and doing all this is already a huge win in itself. So everything else is going to be a bonus.
Okay, last thing, and I think this is probably the most important one for a lot of the kids that are coming up through surfing overall worldwide. How do you measure success yourself? Because it's obviously a definition that isn't necessarily regulated within the sport of surfing.
It really isn't. That's something that I've asked myself a lot the last couple of years, and what is being successful? What is what is what is that line of being successful and being, we're so hard on ourselves. We always tell ourselves that we're not enough, or you have those sort of moments where you lose and you're really hard on yourself. But at the end of the day, I've realized that if you focus on bringing the best out of yourself every single day, and every single time you hit the water or you hit the track or hit the gym, you're constantly, I guess, squeezing the best and the most out of yourself. And that's how I feel like I would love to sort of go into this kind of the peak of my career is I just want to make sure that I can do the best, I can really show my best. And if that's enough, great. And if it's not, hey, I did my best. So,
Right.
In these games, I really want to focus on that. Like, I know there's so much hype around so many things and so many things to focus on, but I know if I'm able to do my best, I know I can do some really great things. So that's I guess that's the mental battle that I'm trying to face.
Well, I definitely can. From first-hand performances, Kanoa Igarashi, 2020 silver medalist, looking for your first gold medal this week in Tahiti. Congratulations and best of luck.
Thank you so much.